Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new storyline Gabriel Jesus card to review today. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'9" with high work rates, 4-star skill moves, and a 3-star weak foot. So obviously, not starting off too great with the card because 3-star weak foot nowadays is kind of obsolete, especially since I know that this card doesn't have the outside foot shot tray, and the reason why I know is because Gabriel Jesus is sometimes the baby meta in the beginning of the year. This year, not so much for me personally, so I remember him not having it specifically. The flare tray is nice and bad at the same time. It's a 50-50 because, as you guys know, when you do regular passes, sometimes your players do flare passes when you don't necessarily want them to. Now, in regards to in-games, guys, he has 96 acceleration with 91 sprint speed. That is something that you could potentially increase, but it's nice that he has 96 acceleration over the 91 sprint speed and not the other way around, because I feel like the acceleration for a card like this is more important. I ended up giving him the marksman chemistry style because obviously I aim for super responsive gameplay with these cards, and I feel like with the hot chemistry style, it's not going to be the it factor for me personally, right? But with this card's base shooting, he has 95 attacking positioning, 93 finishing, and 86 shot power. So no matter what, you're going to have to boost the shot power. You don't want to keep it at an 86. 86 is way too low, especially since he has the 3-star weak foot. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a situation where you may want to shoot with a 3-star weak foot, and it might not be ideal, right? So I gave him the marksman to boost his attacking positioning and finishing to essentially be perfect, while also having 91 shot power, 91 long shots, and 89 composure, right? In regards to his passing abilities, in the striker position and the cam position, I think it's going to be good enough if you want to use him in a narrow formation. We are going to be experimenting with this card on the sides as well, but I do mostly see him being used in the center of the pitch, right? Cam position, striker position. So you don't necessarily need to boost the passing. I wouldn't recommend giving him an engine when his shooting isn't really up to par just yet, right? Although, you know, you maybe... Nah, I wouldn't even give him the engine chemistry style. In regards to dribbling, he has 99 agility, 99 bounce, which is fantastic. Dribbling, ball control, reactions are all good at base card stats. I just don't think it's going to be enough for this card because the one year where he was like baby meta was like 2 or 3 years ago. His dribbling was phenomenal without having to boost it yourself, right? I felt like this year that wasn't really the case, so I feel like that could transfer over to the... the base card stats of this card regardless, right? So we did end up choosing to give him a Hawk chemistry style in the second game you guys are going to watch, but you're going to see me kick the ball out of play because he's just not responsive enough. Now, obviously, the gameplay is to blame for that as well, because I feel like if the gameplay is good, he's going to dribble really nicely, but you do have to compensate for whatever gameplay it is that you get, right? So I think the marksman chemistry style is definitely going to help out a little bit more. And then it's also going to be giving him the +5 for aggression, +5 for strength, which is definitely a nice extra thing to be given on the card when his composure is at an 89 and his dribbling is pretty decent. So the way that we are going to be using this card in game, and I was experimenting with a few things with him because I was doing reviews for other cards, is we are going to be using him in the striker position with Jota playing in the cam position. We will be rotating the card accordingly based off of what I feel like I want to do with him, right? So in regards to the beginning instructions, without any chemistry style, I had him on stay central, and then we did end up rotating the card in different ways, different instructions. I felt like with the balance instruction in striker, I liked it more, and you guys will see in this review in regards to how he's going to be moving across the pitch. High work rates up top with high work rates in the middle is definitely an interesting variable that you guys will also be able to see. So that's how we're going to line up with him in game. You guys will see the switches that I make accordingly as I am doing the review. So thank you guys so much for the content you guys have shown the YouTube channel. We're really close to hitting 100K, which is amazing. Hopefully you guys enjoy this review today. Oh, brilliant dribbling, and I should have scored that opportunity. Yay, how are you not letting me score that? I am doing the review with Zimbabwe at the same time for this Gabriel Jesus card, so I don't have any chemistry style on him just yet. Oof, his skill moves come off really nicely on Gabriel Jesus. I like, just being able to do the touch, first time fake shot and stuff is nice. Not too bad so far. His dribbling is actually really solid. Without any chemistry style, the way that he can do like the ball roll touches to get to certain angles is really, really nice so far. Oh, dude, his left stick dribbling is freaking crazy, man. I don't even have a chemistry style on this card. Because you guys know I'm all about the sniper chemistry style. Oh, I put too much power into that strike. You know what I liked right there, though? I liked that he did the angled run. When he understood that I was dribbling a certain way because I wasn't a fan of his runs, he was adjusting the way that he was moving, which is really nice. His runs aren't too bad so far without the chemistry style. Not too bad. Oh my god, I just saw this guy's team. Jesus. You know what? That's actually a really good test for someone like Gabriel Jesus. The dribbling, it's just the way that I see these cards, man. I still feel like I'd want to improve it. Good off the ball movement, actually, by him. Ah, man. See, the dribbling, man, it's because of the gameplay. I'm telling you guys because of the gameplay, because I feel like this card actually moves really nice on the bounce instructions. More than the Stay Central so far. We're going to have to obviously keep experimenting with it, but I feel like I'm not limiting him with his high work rates on just balance instructions in the striker position. I don't know, man. His movement there was really nice to get into position. It's just the dribbling, I can feel it not being super responsive, which, you know how it is. I mean, it's not like it's terrible. It's just that his body type kind of makes him a little bit less responsive, if that makes sense. I really like that movement, though. Get that near post. Dribble again. His 3-star weak foot is going to be a nuisance from time to time, obviously. Though that shot, even with a 5-star weak foot, would not have gone in. But it will be a nuisance from time to time. So it's just one of those things, man, where... I mean, I feel like you got to give him dribbling boost still. You know, like a marksman chemistry style as well. We're going to see what's up. I love that. Dribble again. Skill move. Oh, let's go. I don't know if I was going to be able to get the ball roll touch right there. That's why I went for the backwards touch and instant fake shot. His fake shots, by the way, are actually really, really fast. I'm liking that part so far, too. All right, shot from that angle. Okay. You have to kind of take a small little dagger of a touch on the inside right there. This guy's just giving me the ball. You have to take a small little dagger just for the near post to be good, but I wanted to test out his finishing with the chemistry style for sure. Yeah, I felt like when I had the little bit of dribbling boost on the card with the basic chemistry style, I felt like it was pretty influential to have on the card. I'm just going to leave this game, guys, because I'm noticing the dribbling instantly. I need to try him out with another chemistry style. Here's the problem with this card, okay? Is that it's not even the card. It's because of the gameplay, right? Because a card like this, like I was taking a look at the chemistry styles, and there's a reason why the Hawk wins by so much. It's because you don't boost like shot power, finishing, positioning, like you don't boost his stats enough with other chemistry styles. Like if I give him a marksman chemistry style, his shot power is going to be at a 91. Now, honestly, I mean, dudes, honestly, bro, no, I would give him the marksman. Even with the Hawk chemistry style doing what it does, I still feel like he needs the marksman. Like, I would sacrifice for the shot power being at a 91 for me to be able to move quickly with this card. I'm being dead serious with you guys, okay? So, for me personally, I'm going to go ahead and give him the marksman chemistry style because I just need him to be responsive. His body type is influencing the way that he's moving a tiny bit. I like that Gabriel Jesus didn't make that super irrelevant angled run right there. I always forget to change Blanc because he's not in the right position, but yeah, my players are super low on stamina in regards to certain positions, but as long as Gabriel Jesus is good, that's fine. But yeah, I like that he didn't do that angled run right there. That's where you need dribbling to be good, right? Using players like Rafa off the ball movement-wise, cutting inside, really, really nice. I don't feel like I need to put stay central on Gabriel Jesus, which is fantastic. As long as you have your left and right attacking mids to move a certain way, it's really good. Yeah, his dribbling is way better with the marksman chemistry style, guys. I like it. I like it way more. That's that cut inside run you always look for, man. You gotta always look for those cut inside runs without you actually telling your players to do it. They gotta do that, man. Yeah, you gotta find that right angle to be able to do the scoop turn without the 5-star skills. It's kind of like the way you gotta touch the ball, it's like you gotta feel it out a little bit, you know? Like the ball's not really moving that much. Those are like the best angles. Angled run right there, there it is. It's a fun card to use, guys. His off-the-ball movement is actually really good without telling him to be on stay central or whatever it is. And the marksman chemistry style is definitely making the card usable as well. Alright guys, so since he plays really well in the striker position on the balance instruction, obviously it is a downfall to not have the minimum of 4-star weak foot or the outside foot shot trait, finesse shot trait for a card like him, but he's still usable, right? So if you guys are going to be doing him for sentimental value in regards to Manchester City links, Brazilian links, he's actually really nice. Now some cards I always tell you guys are just not usable at all. Gabriel Jesus is definitely not that guy. You definitely need the marksman chemistry style. He plays significantly better with it, but what I actually want to do right now is test him out in the cam position, and I want to test what his off-the-ball movement is going to be like there with Diogo Jota playing up top. Ah, he makes that angled run into the middle. That's the run I should have actually used right there. But I just wanted to kind of like experiment and see if he would have actually done it, so it's good that he did. Good. He angled his run right there. Touch. Nice little finesse shot. Good goal right there. You know what, guys? The cam position, he could be really good there because he's definitely choosing the right run so far. Yeah, he makes the angled runs. He keeps going all over the place, makes the play less predictable. That's really good. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Diogo Jota is just the type of guy where he needs the stay central instruction. Gabriel Jesus does not. Touch. Aggressive there. Super aggressive. It would have been nice if he stopped right there, but they don't always do that. Even the guys that have crazy good off-the-ball movement. Yeah, so Diogo Jota, the way that he moves, guys, he needs stay central. He's that type of card for sure. I think when I did the review for him at the time, he felt that way as well, where I had to use stay central on him too. Because his movement is okay. Very interesting dynamic between Gabriel Jesus and him because of the high work rates, but it's working okay so far. I just need Jota to stay through the middle because he runs too much to the sides when he shouldn't, so. Oh, there's a good power strike from there, actually. The initial pass with Rafa was really, really bad, but we do end up getting the angle right there. The card's fun to use, guys. At least he's not terrible, you know what I'm saying? Like, he actually feels incredibly usable. The weak foot's obviously a downfall of the card, but he does have very good off-the-ball movement. His high work rate is working brilliantly on the card. Marksman chemistry style helps with the dribbling, but it's not, like, super responsive, obviously, but still good enough, so it's a fun card for sure. See, that's the off-the-ball movement. First time not fake shot, first time shots to the near post. Would have been nice to have the outside foot shot tray right there. Watch that middle run that he does. You see? Good, man. I didn't do well there myself, but he actually makes a really good run right there. Diogo Jota, even at the time when he was at 400k, he used to annoy me at that price range because he definitely doesn't play like that in game for sure. Yeah, guys, so cam position, he's absolutely brilliant. I honestly really like him there. I kind of want to do this right now. I want to see if he does those angled runs on the inside playing in the left attacking mid position. I'm kind of curious about that. Rafa Silva definitely do it, so I want to see if Jesus does it with his high work rates. Because him being a right-footed player, when it comes to finishing opportunities, I would like him to be on the left side there for those near-post angles. So the only thing we're going to change here is I would say we're going to put target man on Jota, because I use Jota because he's a Portugal player, you know? But even at the time, I told people, like, it just wasn't worth the price range. A little run right there, high work rates being super nice. Let's try a low ground cross from here. Not the best decision, but he actually takes a really good cross there, to be fair. Diogo Jota just doesn't want to go to the ball for some reason. You got to get that heel-to-heel 45-degree angle shot right there, my boy. Yeah, so far Gabriel Jesus in the left attacking position. I've had a few moments with him in games so far. He seems like he's like a 60-40%, you know? Like, he seems like he likes to run in a straight line mostly in the left attacking mid position, but if he does find himself in the middle, then he'll make the angled runs in the middle, like in that situation right there, right? So it really just depends on the original position of the card as he pushes forward. But I don't see him often cutting inside when I'm building up the play a certain way from the CDMs, if that makes sense, right? So definitely the type of card you want to use through the middle of the pitch for sure. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Gabriel Jesus card. I really enjoyed using him, regardless of the fact that he has the 3-star weak foot and there's some things that are missing on the card. His dribbling doesn't feel super responsive, but it feels okay with the body type that he has because he doesn't have a lean body type. He has an average body type, which might affect his dribbling a little bit. But it was still a really fun card to use, strictly because of his attacking positioning, high work rates, the way that he was moving across the pitch in the middle position. I felt like he moved really nicely when I was using him in the striker spot and in the cam position. I gave him a marksman chemistry style. It's the one that I preferred. I tried the hawk chemistry style, which is exactly what the community would have preferred to have given the card. I just feel like I need to focus more on his responsiveness in game for dribbling, right? It's just a thing that you have to do in this game, in my opinion. 3-star weak foot's definitely a letdown. No traits is definitely a letdown. But his off-the-ball movement definitely compensates really well. Like, I really enjoyed the way that he was moving across the pitch. Now, would I specifically choose him out of the choice for the 3 players? I would only choose this card mostly for the Brazilian Manchester City Premier League cool concept type of deal, you know? Like, it wouldn't necessarily be a card I would choose because, oh my god, his quality is amazing. He didn't really feel like that for me. I will be reviewing Draxler's card as well as Matuidi too, so at the 3rd storyline card, I'll be able to tell you guys which card I like the most. But off-the-ball movement with this card is great. I still enjoyed using it. It's just the 3-star weak foot, the lack of traits, and the dribbling not being super responsive in gameplay that's not necessarily up to par. That's the only things that I didn't really like with the card. But for a level 30 storyline card, at this point of the game, it should have been better, for sure. But he was still really fun to use, again, because the off-the-ball movement is a saving grace in this card in the middle positions. Again, cam spot, striker spot, really liked him. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. Be sure to watch for the other 2, because the 3rd one I'll be letting you guys know which one I like the most.